Okay. What's your name?
My name is Hồ Xuân Hiếu, and you can call me Tom. This is my English name I use in my classroom.
Okay, let's start with part one.
Okay.
Do you like playing sports?
Oh, I'm a sporty man, and I really want to play sport in my free time. In my high school, I spend a lot of time in stadium to practice soccer and badminton. But when I study in the university, I don't have enough time to play small match, soccer match. But I really want to play back in my future when I graduated.
What sports are popular in your country?
Oh, in my country, people really like playing soccer because it is a king sport in Vietnam and I think around the world. It's easy to play and the equipment to play is very cheap. Just a ball and the stadium is free in my country, and I think my people in my country is really like to watching the national team play when they have a match with the other team in the world.
Do you think it is important to play sports?
Yes, in my opinion, it's really essential to play sport because sport make people reduce stressful and it have a student it has student developed become taller and not show high weight, and sport can make people have a good health.
Who is your favorite sports star?
Oh, I'm a fan of Ronaldo. He's playing for Manchester United in England, but he's too old to play for all the match. But now he just play in last 30 minutes of the match, and I really so bored and feel disappointed. And I think the time he retired is so slow, and I scared about it.
What sports would you like to try in the future?
I think in my future I really want to try spaceball. In my country, spaceball is not popular. I think uh, uh, anyone don't play this sport, and if I have a chance, I want to travel around the world and in some countries like Korea, USA, where the space world is so developing, and I hope I can try it.
Okay, let's go on to part two.
Yes.
Okay, you have 1 minute to make notes, and you speak for 2 minutes. Time starts now. Okay. That's it.
Okay.
You can talk for 2 minutes.
Okay. This is the story I heard from my teacher last month. He said my school would organize the computer contest. That is the international competition that my school firstly organized after 2 years of epidemic, and I think this is the big contest that have that a lot of competitors from the University of Vietnam and all over the world, all over the South Asia country like Thailand or Indonesia. This is the country have the modern technology, and I think I will be learn from them a lot of knowledge, and the people, and now all the students in my faculties train for that contact. We must study more and have hard exam to practice, and we must spend most time to learn the new technology for this contact. And my school is so I think is so rich. They are building the new modern computer lab for them to use in this contact, and I think this is the most. I will think this is the most exciting contest that I have taken part in my life.
Okay, let's go on to part 3.
Okay.
Can you tell me some of the practical things that people can do to help their neighbors?
Okay. I think they should when they have a new house. I move to the new house. I have to say hello for them and buy them a new present, to ask them what I need to live in here, and they will have our to know the environment life in here, and they will have them because the stranger, like a student from the countryside, come to Ho Chi Minh City to study. They don't know anything, and they need anyone to teach them. And I think the neighborhood, the first list is teach them a lot to where they can buy the food cheap, and where can have a public transportation to go to school early, and like the student need I think the student need helped by the neighbor a lot, because this is the the class needs help most help in here.
Do you think that people in small towns help each other more than people in cities?
In my opinion, this is the help part. The first part is in the countryside, where they have best facilities, so they need more help than the people who live in the city. For example, in the Da Nang or the north, in the western Vietnam, we have face of tsunami, or like the natural disaster, so they need to help from the other people over Vietnam, from the north or the south of Vietnam. They need to donate the food and the bring for them to face up the natural disaster. But the people in modern city who they so poor and don't have enough environment to live, they can't buy food or drink in the modern city because it's so high, and they also need help from the government or the neighborhood or from the other organization can be have them have more convenient life, and they can face up a lot of problem in their life.
Do you think that governments have a responsibility to help people?
I think the government should have people in their country because everyone in we in around the world in one country they have a lot of people who is poor, who are poor, and they show need the more and so they need more chance to rate their life again. They have they don't can choose where they born, but they can choose how they live, and they need to someone to help them for and because of this the government is responsible for providing them food or the basic or the essential thing that's needs in their basic life, and they have and they need to establish the policies that can have all the people have work to earn a living, and can provide them some ways to live in their life.
Okay.
Okay.
We
Thank you.
finished.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.